fucking...
Am I streaming? Am I streaming? Am I
I
streaming?
think so. Yeah, it's coming up.
Okay, stream. You know the deal. Y'all saw the thing. I'm doing a no money spent build on a
Yeah, it's
center.
up.
I'm doing a no money spent center build. And I'm going to see if I can get the best career ever. This is going to be no money spent. I'm going to spend literally $0. And I've got another build. You know, my two-way mid-range slasher that I will go on occasionally, and most likely we'll stream gameplay on that one just so I can grind VC on FIBA games, because that stuff is amazing. 25k VC every game.
Yippee, and I'm here. I don't remember why.
You are my commentary because you're my homie, bro.
Oh yeah, you see, I would be joining, but this game sucks dick and it requires 157 fucking gigabytes to play, and I ain't got all that.
That's crazy to say.
And
Okay,
it's all
chat.
factual.
Okay, chat. I might do a center build like I said in the thing. I might do a few no money spent.
I'm gonna check through all the fucking games on PlayStation, so let's see what they got. Ooh, for $9.99, I have no mouth and I must scream the game. Lovely. You guys wanna play Life is Strange?
Hell no. I'm already streaming a no money spent build.
Slay the Princess? You guys wanna play fucking, you guys wanna play, Until Then? You guys wanna play the game Until Then? How about Final Fantasy? Yippee.
Obviously, first name, last name, hand miss, jersey number, they all don't matter. It won't change how the build plays.
You guys wanna play Goodbye Volcano High?
Obviously, that's gonna change it.
I might make this build. It's a no money spent.
What?
I could do this build, or I could do an. I might. Should I do a center build? Because I could just do an NBA template and that just make it easier.
What?
I could do a damn center template, bro, instead of just making a build.
What the, Why do games with only one fucking add-on decide to sell season passes?
Oh,
like,
no.
oh, you could pay $15 for this DLC, or you can pay $50 for a season pass for the one DLC we have. And it's like a fucking 6-year-old game. What the fuck?
We're gonna set that to 7 foot. In my
What the fuck is wrong with
foot was the
Borderlands?
perfect middle ground. You're not too tall to where you're like immobile or anything like that, but you're also not too small, so you're still gonna be able to get stops on the defensive end and basically be able to do all that you need to do on this build. Your weight, we're gonna go with 225 pounds. It might seem
I'm gonna check your games library real quick. Hold up.
Read my 7-foot 1.
Yeah, let me rummage through your games library real quick. Damn, you got some. What's this in your PlayStation games library? I see.
Uh-oh. What?
Why do you have Sakura Succubus 8? What's wrong with you?
Huh?
What's wrong with you? Why do you have that?
Uh-oh. Exposed.
You don't even have Rainworld installed. Why not?
Jokic. I could hit him with the Nikola Jokic.
Download Rainworld, fucking dumbass.
Hold up.
I'm literally just gonna kill you. You know they have fucking Italian brain rot games for 99 cents in the PlayStation Store? Ain't that fucking insane? You could play fucking Tung Tung So Hard Tag. I'm not even fucking joking either. You can play that shit.
Do I want to use this build? Because I'm seeing a lot of comments on this.
Oh, for $3.39 you could play fucking Speedrunners Deluxe Bundle.
Yo, this is the best build in NBA 2K25. Y'all been asking me for it, so I got y'all. Starting off in the builder, you want to use create your own. That way you can make this exactly how you want it. Now for the position, height, and all of that, we're going to go center, 7 foot, 225 pounds, and a 7-foot wing. Starting off with finishing, you're going to have an 84 driving dunk and a 90 standing dunk, and that is very important because that 90 standing dunk is actually what's going to allow you to get all the contact dunk. We're going to have a 93 mid-range and an 83 three-pointer as well as a 71 ball handle, so you can actually dribble on this build. For the defense, we have a 93 block, which allows us to high flying deniers, so basically you're going to be blocking everyone on the court. For the rebounding, we maxed out the defensive rebound to an 85, and then we also have an 80 offensive rebound. And finally, for the physicals, make sure you copy these exactly because that 83 vertical is going to give you contact dunks and Hall of Fame high flying deniers. And now, if y'all want the jump shot and all the animations that I use on this build, make sure to like, follow, and let me know in the comments. Yo, this is the best build in NBA 2K25. Y'all been asking me for it, so
You guys
I got you.
want to play Hello Neighbor 2 Back to School Edition?
The hell?
You want to play Hello Neighbor 2 Back to School Edition?
Hold up.
Who's trying to play Hello Neighbor 2?
Hold up, Brady. Hold up.
Who's trying to play the Helicopter?
Like a half-court shot, bro.
Hold up.
Who's up trying to play
Like a half-court shot.
Chuchel right now?
The NBA Finals.
Hold up, Birdie.
Number
Hold up.
11 in Game 3. Real Pingus starting center. Here we go. Yo, chat. The good thing is now, real quick, man. I was streaming when I was playing this game. So if you guys ever want to catch those streams, make sure you guys sub with the noties on.
Who wants to play fucking all the games I've just listed, absolute peak.
Absolutely nobody.
When it comes to women's health, one thing we are not going to do around here is gatekeep. So I partnered with Vital Fusion because whoever...
I got the tickets for like $4. Sure hope so. I sure hope so, chat. We're going up against Victor Wembanyama in the NBA Finals, chat. Oh, yes, sir. Alright, chat. Carter, what's up, man? You winning game 1? I sure hope so. I sure hope so, chat. We're going...
Should I do a center?
Yes, sir.
Cause this guy made a centers and like completely balling.
Carter, what's up, man? You winning game 1? I sure hope so.
You know what you should do? You should
What?
give me your mom's phone number.
Huh?
I said you should give me your mom's phone
I'm
number.
streaming, bro. I'm streaming, bro. Relax now.
Give me your dad's phone number.
I'm streaming, bro. Damn.
I don't care. I'm gonna go get my fucking Bible, start reading Bible and scripture and shit.
The hell?
Because if you don't give me your mom's number, you're gonna go meet Jesus pretty soon. Anyway.
I'm spending no money on this build, so I mean it doesn't even matter, honestly.
They're trying to bring fucking... That's why.
If I'm spending no money on this build, then I mean I can just do whatever I want. So I mean I'll make this build.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best center build and honestly the best all-around build that you can make in 2K25. And the reason I say all-around build is because this is not just a 7-foot center build. This is a 7-foot point guard as well. Because on this build, you get the best of both worlds. You get
that sounds so shit,
high block and all of that. But
so
real quick, man,
boring.
before we hop into this...
Very fun
Alright, and now
stuff.
here we are in the builder. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you're on Create Your Own. You don't want to use Pro Tune, NBA, or Community Build. You want to be able to make this build exactly how you want to be able to play. So we're going to do that in the Create Your Own builder.
Let's play
and of
some
course,
Crocs
hand in this
World.
jersey number, name, that all doesn't change how the build plays. That's all your personal preference, so do whatever you like for that. But now for the position, height, weight, all of that, that is going to change how the build plays.
Dark Side
You want to copy this exactly how I have it. And to start it off, we're going to go with the center position. That way we get all the best attributes and everything we need for this build. And then after that, for the height, we're going for 7 foot. This was the best height that I found for this build. You still get all the mobility, so you're able to, you know, dribble around and all that stuff like a guard, but you're still able to protect your game, get blocks, and all of that with that 7 foot height. So this was the perfect height that I found for this build. Our weight, I went for 225 pounds just so we could have all the speed and stuff like that where we wanted, especially our speed with ball. That was very important in my eyes. This type of build. So I went with 225 pounds, but if you want a little less speed with ball and maybe more strength or stuff like that, you can definitely up this a little bit more to your liking. This is more personal preference. Just make sure you know later that you won't be able to get exactly the same attributes I have, but you'll still be able to change it to however you like. Now for the wingspan, I went with 7 foot. Now I know you're probably thinking this is a very short wingspan for a build like this. For a 7 foot build, you only have a 7 foot wingspan. Trust me, the defense is crazy on this build. I think we end up getting like a 94 block. You're going to get all the blocks you need. You're going to get all whatever you need on this build. You're going to be able to...
I like the name he uses, though. That's literally the best part about this build. I love the name. Look at the name he uses for this build makes me love this build even more, though.
What is it?
King Spider. And he doesn't spell it spider. He'll just spider.
What you know about the Witch's House movie?
Absolutely nothing, son.
What you know about Camp Sunshine? What you know about Clock Tower?
I know everything about a glizzy.
Of course you know everything about penis.
That's crazy to say, little buddy. So SPIDA. Okay, there we go. 7 foot, 225.
AIDS, HIV.
Blocks and all of that with that 7 foot height. So this was the perfect height that I
I like.
for this build.
I'm gonna use 99 like him.
25 pounds just so we could have all the speed and stuff like that when we wanted, especially our speed with ball. That was very important in my eyes for this type of build. So I went with 225 pounds, but if you want a little less speed with ball and maybe more strength or stuff like that, you can definitely up this a little bit more to your liking. This is more personal preference. Just make sure you know later that you won't be able to get exactly the same attributes I have, but you'll still be able to change it to however you like. Now for the wingspan, I went with 7 foot. Now I know you're probably thinking this is a very short wingspan for a build like this. For a 7 foot build, you only have a 7 foot wingspan. Trust me, the defense is crazy on this build.
Dry.
I think we end up getting like a 94 block.
You guys want to play Crocs World 2?
The defense is not a problem with this wingspan. The reason I went for this wingspan is so you get a higher ball handle, and then you also get higher mid-range, higher three-point. Whatever you need on this build, you're going to be able to get with this 7 foot wingspan, especially those.
So what he did, We'll copy this down.
What?
He did center 7 foot, 225, and 7 foot wingspan.
Which we are definitely going to want on this build. But a little recap,
I'm so fucking cold right now.
25 pounds and a 7 foot wingspan. Let's start off with the builder. We're going to go each category one by.
So he did the 7 foot.
I should get Sea of Thieves.
And we're going to start off with the finishing category.
Don't. I played it before. It's not.
We're just going to max out our driving dunk. We're going to bring that all the way up to an 84. Now, some of you might be thinking that you need an 89 driving dunk to be able to actually get the contact dunk packages this year. And you'd be right. The reason we're going for an 84 is because once we upgrade our standing dunk up to a 90, then we actually get those contact dunks.
I should play Lords of the Fallen.
Standing dunk. Standing dunk.
And the reason we get them is because we actually get the big man contact dunks, which I promise you is not just standing dunks. You also get driving to the paint contact dunks and all of that. The amount of contact dunks that you get with this build is absolutely insane. So I would not worry about having an 84 driving dunk. Trust me, the contact dunks you get with a 90 standing dunk are absolutely insane, especially for a build like this. So I promise you, do not worry about that. And then after that, we're going to upgrade our close shot all the way up to an 89. That way,
close shot. 89.
Trash.
You got standing layups or anything like that.
That says 89. Keith, watch my screen. I need your input on everything. Is this an 89, right?
Bro, I'm trying to download shitty 50-cent games off the fucking PlayStation Store.
89 close shot, 90 standing dunk, 84 driving dunk.
That says 89, right? That says 89.
Where?
At close shot.
SharePlay is so staticky I can't even see, but I'm assuming so, yes.
At close shot, thank you.
And then we're also going to end up bringing our
Talk about a
control
close
up to
shot when I
84.
closed the
Now,
shot on your
this-
dad's titties with my cum.
Huh?
I'm gonna nut all over your dad, bro. Just shut up. Huh? Eh? Eh?
So post control to an 84.
Eh? Eh?
Goes up a little bit more ball handle. That's one of the reasons why it's so high. Also, I like to do a lot of moves in the post, a lot of post fades and stuff like that. If you're not somebody that likes to
So he did the.
Me when your mom sucks my dinger donger? Yippee!
do a bunch of post fades
anyway.
and stuff like that, you don't have to upgrade this all the way up to an 84. You can upgrade this to whatever you want and then use those attributes elsewhere. It's just
fucking
for me,
kill
I
you.
definitely wanted to have this high up. That way I'd still be able to do all those post fades and all of that very easy. But that right there is going to do it for our finishing category. We're not going to really touch our driving layup because most of the time we're going to end up getting a dunk anyway. And even if you don't, you can just do a quick stop and then you end up taking a close shot rather than a driving layup. So I've had no problems with that 64.
So we're gonna go for the
And
89.
when my nipple hurt.
89 close shot.
I'm gonna watch.
64.
I'm gonna watch Instagram.
And for the driving dunk.
I'm gonna watch Instagram Reels. Let's watch Reels, guys.
Driving dunk 84. Driving way
Whoa.
up.
There's Subway Surfers in this video. Why is half of it this and half of it Subway Surfers? Content thieves are getting really bold now. Goddamn content thieves.
Post control 84. So 89, 64, 84, 90, 84.
Driving layup. Now moving on to the next category, that is going to be our shooting, and the first thing we're going to upgrade here is going to be our three-point. And what we're going to do with that three-point is we're going to bring it all the way up to an 83. And now for me, at least on this build, the main focus in shooting isn't actually going to be our three-point. The only reason we went up to an 83 exactly with this three-ball is that way you get limitless range on bronze. Because if you drop it one, you don't end up getting limitless range. And trust me, you want limitless range in 2K. If you don't have it, you're basically going to have your toes on the line to be able to shoot any threes. This is just going to give you a lot more flexibility to be able to shoot from anywhere on the court. You won't have to be hugging the three-point line. You won't have to only be in the corner to be able to shoot threes. This is going to make it a lot easier for you to shoot. The reason I said that three-ball wasn't our main shooting attribute was because we're going to upgrade our mid-range all the way up to a 93. Now, once again, like I said, I like to shoot a ton of post fades. If you're not someone like that, you don't have to upgrade it all the way to a 93. You can definitely do some attributes elsewhere. However, I went with a 93 because it ends up giving you Hall of Fame set shot specialist and Hall of Fame post fade phenom, as well as gold Deadeye. But what you get with this set shot specialist badge is it also carries over to your three-point attribute. So basically, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to shoot your threes as well. So
That's a pretty funny video.
actually helps out our
That was a
three-ball
pretty
a
funny
ton
video.
because some of those attributes carry over. And
That was
now
a
for the
pretty
free throw,
funny video.
I like this at a 68. You can definitely upgrade this more if you like. If you're someone
That
that
was a
plays a lot
pretty
of rec, a lot of my career, a lot of pro M5s, or anywhere where you're really going to need a free throw, you can definitely upgrade this more. But even with the 68 free throw, I haven't had any problems with this whenever I do play rec, my career, or pro M5s. So you can definitely upgrade this more. It's just I felt like you really didn't need to. Now for the playmaking, this is one of my favorite parts about this build. Like I said, we have a 71 ball handle. Now when I first made this build, I only had a 70 ball handle, and please do not make the mistake that I made.
Wacky.
Because once you get a 70 ball handle, you just have that one extra attribute you end up getting handles for days.
I'm so
and that's just gonna make
fucking
you have a
tired.
stamina, and you won't run out of stamina like mid dribble, mid ISO, whatever. You want to make sure you have that 71 ball handle. That way you get handles for days badge. You also get unpluggable on bronze. And now for our pass accuracy, I brought this up to a 55. It's nothing crazy. The reason I went for 55 is that way we end up getting dimer. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're still a center, so pass accuracy isn't going to be
So
the highest in the
cold
world because
too.
we did
God
end up
damn.
using a lot of these attributes, you know, on defense and stuff like that, where in my opinion is more important for a center. But even with the 55
Why is it
pass
always
accuracy,
so
it's going to be more than
fucking
enough. You're still going to
cold?
be able to pass around the court accurately and quickly and all of that. So I wouldn't worry about that. And now for the speed with ball, we're just going to max this out. Like I said, you want to be as fast as possible when you're dribbling with the ball. And I know it's only a 63 speed with ball, but I've played on this build since 2K25 dropped, and it actually feels so
63,
much faster than it really shows.
71,
Being a
55.
7-foot point guard, basically, you're going to be flying around the court, especially with all that dribble animations and stuff that you get on this build with that ball handle. Now, moving on to the defensive end of this build, the first thing we're going to upgrade is our interior defense, and we're going to bring that all the way up to an 80. And the reason I went with an 80 is it allows you to get paint controller and post move lockdown and stuff like that once we upgrade some of our other attributes. But trust me, I know it might seem a tiny bit low, I guess, for defense on a center build, but once we upgrade our block, it'll make a lot more sense. And then our perimeter defense, I brought this up to a 41. Once again, we're a 7-foot center. Probably not going to be doing too much defense. Is because I didn't really feel the need to. We get all the blocks and all that. I wanted to use those attributes on that block attribute, so I saved them from using them on steal. I still end up getting a lot of interceptors, a lot of lane steals, and all of that, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. However, if you do want to upgrade this more, you can definitely move some attributes around to be able to do that. And finally, our block. We got a 93 block, and once we upgrade some of our other attributes in the physicals category, we're going to end up getting like high flying denier on Hall of Fame, paint controller, Hall of Fame. It's going to be insane, trust me. But with this 93 block, no one is scoring on you in the paint. You get all of the best contest animations, you get all the best block animations, you get some crazy chase downs with this build. It is absolutely insane. It's definitely one of my favorite parts about this build because you're able to shoot, you're able to dunk, you're able to dribble on a 7-foot build, and then you also have some of the best defense you could possibly have in the game. It is so much fun to play on this build on both ends of the floor. And now moving on to the rebounding part of this build, here's what I did for the rebounding. I upgraded the defensive rebound and maxed it out to an 85, and then I brought the offensive rebound to an 80 as well. Now, I know it might seem a little bit low for a center, and once again, if you would like to upgrade the wingspan and stuff like that to be able to get this a little bit higher, you can definitely do that as well. Just know that you might lose some of the shooting or something like that. So if you're fine with that, you can definitely move some of those attributes around. However, I haven't had any problems with these rebounding attributes. And then finally, our physicals category, the first thing we're going to upgrade is our speed. We're going to bring that all the way up to a 71. That way you're able to move off ball, around the court super fast. You're able to move around the court super fast on defense as well. That'll just allow. First thing we're going to upgrade, definitely do that as well. Just know that you might lose some of the shooting or something like that. So if you're fine with that, you can definitely move seam a little bit. This block animation, rebound part of the dunk, you're able to dribble on a 7-foot build, and then you also have some of the best defense you could possibly have in the game. It is so much fun to play on this build on both ends of the floor. And now moving on to the rebound part of this build, here's dunk, you're able to dribble on a 7-foot build, and then
Hold up.
you also have some of the best defense you could possibly have in the game. It is so much fun to play on this build on both ends of the floor. And now moving on to the rebounding part of this build, here's what I did for the rebounding. And once again, if you would like to upgrade the wingspan and stuff like that to be able to get this a little bit higher, you can definitely do that as well. Just know that you might lose some of the shooting or something like that. So if you're fine with that, you can definitely move some of those attributes around. However, I haven't had any problems with these rebounding attributes. And then finally, our physicals category, the first thing we're going to upgrade is our speed. We're going to bring that all the way up to a 71. That way you're able to move off ball around the court super fast. You're able to move around the court super fast on defense as well. That'll just allow you to be able to keep up with basically anyone on the court, whether you're playing defense or just running off ball, cut it back door and stuff like that. Our agility, I just left this at a 51. Agility really hasn't played that big of a part in defense or anything like that this year. And only having it at a 51 has been no problem for me. So I really wouldn't waste any attributes on the agility attribute. For our strength, I brought this all the way up to an 83. And what that's going to do is allows you to get brick wall on silver, box out beast on gold. You're able to get a lot more rebounds with that. Post move lockdown, you end up getting on bronze, and then post powerhouse, you get on silver and all of that. And finally, your vertical, you want to make sure you upgrade this to an 83. That way you get all of the contact dunk animations that you want on this build. And also, very important, that's what allows you to get high flying denier on Hall of Fame. If you drop it 1, you only get it on gold. And the jump to Hall of Fame is absolutely insane, so I would definitely recommend getting this badge on Hall of Fame. You also get Aerial Wizard on gold, gold rise up, making it easier to get all those standing dunks and stuff like that, silver pogo stick, and then you also get the post riser badge with this as well. And then finally, you got a couple of attributes to spend really wherever you want. I'm gonna just throw this on pass accuracy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the build with shades of Kello Ware, Chet Holmgren, and DeMarcus Cousins. We have built a two-way 3-1. I'm gonna just throw this on pass accuracy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the build with shades of Kello Ware, Chet Holmgren, and Marcus Cousins, and then you also get the post riser badge with this as well. And then finally, you got a couple of attributes to spend really wherever you want. I'm gonna just throw this on pass accuracy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the build with shades of
Why did you leave, bro?
Hello?
Why did you leave?
up to an 84.
What?
That was very important. This is your personal preference. Now to start off in the builder, we're gonna go each category one by one, and we're gonna start off with the contact
How dare you
I'm gonna
leave, bro?
leave the party, bro.
Why? Why, bro?
Now, this goes up a
Feel like it.
89, 64. Don't leave, bro. 84.
Goodbye.
Don't leave, bro. Don't leave me by myself. No.
little bit with our ball handle. That's one of the reasons why it's so high. But also, I like to do a lot of moves in the post, a lot of post fades and stuff like that. If you're not someone that likes to do a bunch of post fades and stuff like that, you don't have to upgrade this all the way up to an 84. You can upgrade this to whatever you want and then use those attributes elsewhere. It's just for me, I definitely wanted to have this high up. That way I'd still be able to do all those post fades and all of that very easily. But that right there is going to do it for our finishing category. We're not going to really touch our driving layup because most of the time we're going to end up getting a dunk anyway. And even if you don't, you could just do a quick stop and then end up taking a close shot rather than a driving layup. So I've had no problems with that 64 driving layup. Now moving on to the next category, that is going to be our shooting. And the first thing we're going to upgrade here is going to be our 3-point. And what we're going to do with that 3-point is we're going to bring it all with that 64 driving layup. Now moving on to the next category, that is going to be our shooting, and the first thing we're going to upgrade here is going to be our 3-point. And what we're you end up that is event. And don't move seem a little. If that goal one, I'm gonna just throw this on pass accuracy. Let's see you guys want. But A1, I'm gonna just throw this on pass accuracy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the build with shades of Kello Ware, Chet Holmgren, and DeMarcus Cousins. We have built a two-way, three-level scoring threat. But hey, man, if you guys want to jump shot for this build, click the video on the screen. And if you guys made it to this point, make sure to like, subscribe, turn the post notifications on, and let me know in the comments what other video.
Thanks for coming in. We are... Thanks for coming in. We are huge fans.
So what did you think of... Yo, what's going on, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best center build, and honestly, Aware, Chet Holmgren, and DeMarcus Cousins. We have built a two-way, three-level scoring threat. But hey, man, if you guys want to jump shot for this build, click the video on the screen. With shades of Kella Ware, Chet Holmgren, and DeMarcus Cousins, we have built a two-way, three-level scoring threat. But hey, man, if you guys want to jump shot for this build...
Come on, man, you see it? You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you? Only my entire life. Did you want something, or were you just coming here to try to interrupt my meditation? Don't want to leave Coach waiting. He must love you. That's not the impression I do.
set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're gonna fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have... All right, look, I want to win the NBA Cup.
So do all the top contenders.
Which is why we need to make it a priority. When we go into those playoffs, I want to have that psychological edge. And the NBA Cup gives us that.
Can't say I disagree. Solid choice, MP.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. Oh, one more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase.
Get after it, MP.
Running late, MP?
Yes.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well...
All right, MP, you ready?
Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa.
Time to talk rotation.
Ah, great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you, you want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense. This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big...
Get ready to light it up.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really.
OMG. There he goes. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Good, MP?
MP, you're about to go off.
And tonight, we've all been waiting for the start of a brand new NBA season. The home crowd is pumped up and ready to go. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be.
Be with you as well, BA, and this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night.
All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about
Brian at center, Danny at point.
You know, I have never been to London. Have you?
We're the side of it in New York.
Do you think it would be nice?
MP. I ain't ready, MP.
Guard, Naomi at power forward, Kobe at shooting guard, and we've got Kano at small.